Well, folks, I found out the real reason why Walter and I split up again. While Walter was on his way to the train station, or monorail, well, I got recalled back to Mistpeak. Or Brightwall, I'm sorry. Apparently a messenger intercepted us and gave me a letter. It was that stupid gnome guy again, begging me for help to come back urgently. And I see the purple flags of Logan get replaced by the white banners of yours truly. A crown with the Hero Guild symbol. Of course, they're white because I'm such a good guy. If I were bad, those would be red, those banners. Either red or white.
Don't shop here unless you have plenty of gold. This is a wealthy town.
Some buzz for your face?
A lot of people are happy here because the rent is so good on most of the houses. I think I have only 2 houses left to go.
Business is booming. I hope it can stay like this for a long time.
Where did he go? Oh yeah. So, yeah. Oh dear. All your friends are gone.
Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! My gnomes! My beautiful gnomes! With their little hats! I have to get them back! I just have to, you understand? I have to!
I suppose I can help you out. Don't panic.
Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his voice.
And you're melodramatic. How hard can it possibly be? Why do you need my help? Your house?
I'm not scared of you or your gun. You could just get stuffed.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, could he possibly be? Hey, the furniture's a lot better. Either this Brian fellow is rich or the town's improving.
What are you staring at? Do you fancy little fellas with pointy hats?
Oh, what do we have here? Oh, I can't hit him with my sword. It's too far away. You know, if I were a woman, he'd be making some more sexual jokes at me, but I'm not. So.
Do you ever shoot that gun you have? Or are you just compensating for something?
Wow! Is that some kind of spell or something? It's amazing. Whoa!
You can't touch me!
Made me jump.
No one can!
Definitely telling me to shoot.
You gave me quite a scare then.
I'll hunt you!
What do you want, woman?
Oh, you made me jump. You're a wonderful landlord. Your rent prices are the best.
Nice, nice. Thank you, thank you.
My, what a
For the life of Brian, get out of my way so I can get back.
What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? Huh, however you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See if I can get them all back. I can work out a way to fix this.
Your mother!
You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Well, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
Oh dear, just like the United Nations. A strongly worded letter as if that's going to actually change anything. Gnomes are evil. You have returned the foul-mouthed gnome known as Lionel, but his pointy-headed friends are still scattered around the world and need to be found. Oh dear, looks like my work is cut out for me, again. chicken people have found a solution to their problem.
I will not rest until all my gnomes are back to their lovely old selves. There's got to be a way to fix this. There's just got to be.
Trying to catch me. I bet you can't.
Get rid of that silly hat.
Ow!
The town's
yeah, I
doing
forgot
so
something.
well, I just had to put the prices up.
Something I'm most curious of. I remember in Fable 1, if you break open a barrel, whether inside or outside, you always get charged with vandalism, but opening a chest out in public, no big deal at all.
You're the
But
cutest
on
dog
the
I've
ultra
ever
rare
seen.
occasion that you found a chest inside a house or a shop,
And I'll get the
you would
beggar of
be,
the month plaque.
well, charged with thievery. Well, time to see if that's true or not. I can't work it. What about you?
Where to then?
You won't find anything better in all of Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here.
So, we're here then.
Don't fight with your hands. Use
Very
a weapon.
nice indeed. Some fancy hardware you got there.
Huh. Apparently opening that chest
I don't
inside
think I'll
there.
ever find a better landlord in the whole world.
Oh,
Best
dear.
shop in Brightwall.
First off,
Ah, hello.
I don't want to get suit dirty.
Your new nightshirt is available. It features exquisite embroidery with a delicate lace trim, and I believe it may come with a candle.
Oh, right, so set me on fire. Oh dear. Problem with DLC clothes is that they give away spoilers. Like I'm going to visit a prison in the future. Prison guard suit that looks like the elite uniform, but unfortunately the elite is purple and this is dark navy blue. That Sound Fury outfit would definitely serve as a disguise if I were a woman. I'll go.
Well, that's not the way most people would go. I applaud you.
And unfortunately, they didn't make any new dialogue for DLC clothing because, well, these, you know, you can see you just use generic dialogue.
Excellent. I salute you. Metaphorically speaking, my bursitis is acting up today. Any other business to attend to? The armory is at your disposal.
Well, actually, it's time to stop keeping all these weapons their generic look. Time for a more unique look. Very weird design. I mean, would it even function in reality? Is it ethical to have bone for a handle? I just hope the hero weapons didn't have bone. Aren't themed after bone. very similar to what it was before. Whirlwind or ice storm? Ice storm. Okay. A blunder. Cable car or cable crap?
Hope you can afford my prices.
Welcome to the sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal.
Okay, so only the handles got changed. Shock spell, adapting a more arcane style. Shock spell, adapting a more arcane style. I'm guessing that fire spell would have done the same thing.
Pistols fire quickly and cause a respectable amount of damage among those who respect such things.
Positive attitude, transform the hand of your weapon. Good. Shock spell. I mean, like, how would this fit against your shoulder? This looks like it would stab your shoulder, if anything. Like a hunk of wood that would not fire. Well, anyway, time for some cleansing.
Fast and sharp, I believe those two adjectives are the most apt for encapsulating swords.
Yeah, drag villagers to work. Oh yeah, Donna's Kebab. A great disaster in another dimension created a tear in reality in which this weapon landed in Albion. It is believed that Donna, an inhabitant of the arid wasteland on the other side of the tear, had a sister named Shish, who forged her own. Okay, Shish Kebab, Hardy Har Har. So this is a parallel universe to our universe. Except those stories are wrong. Shish Kebab is a type of food. Yeah, man, what was that? Next story. Sharp pair of scissors with a dazzler was scarce.
I hardly wish to tell you your business, but there's a more powerful melee weapon in your armory.
Oh, Avo's Tear. Avo's Imitation. Avo's Tear. That's not the name of the weapon that my ancestor used 500 years ago, was it? Could have sworn it had a different name. Copy of the Sword of Eons, the good counterpart. Daytime. Mr. Stabby Eye.
Tactical situation call for a different weapon?
That is the drawback about having so many weapons. Scattered about, you can't remember which one's which. Oh dear. You might have to fast forward through all this, because this... Forever. Hooligan. Oh dear, dig up chicken vein. Chicken scourge.
There's a more powerful ranged weapon available in your... Any other business to attend to?
Cool, what great haircut.
I love what you've done with
It's the
yourself.
hero of Brightwall.
every shooting occasion.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, someone isn't very enthused by my presence.
Oh, it's you again. The one that convinced us to keep the chickens.
Thank you for what you did, though I will say it was a strain on our marriage for a little.
That it was. I didn't want to let the birds out, and she said chickens weren't meant to be cooped up. Of course, I said the definition of coop is a place you keep chickens.
Finally, we came up with a compromise that worked for both of us and, more importantly, made the chickens happy. We don't let them run free, but we let them do the next best thing. Run races.
First of its kind. Though I expect it'll catch on. Gives the chickens an outlet for their aggression and allows us to maintain security and control.
Would you like to bet on the next race? It's very simple. Speak to Horace by the track. All profits go to... well, mostly they go to buying more feed. They're voracious eaters.
You pointed over here, except horse is all the way over here. The body language in this game sucks. Colonel.
Calm, imposing and dignified. The Colonel is the gentleman of the course. If there were a door on the track, he would open it for the ladies. And if he wore a garment with sleeves, he would not wipe his nose on them, if he had a nose. This enigmatic bird is also known as He Who Kicks People, Quorn's worst nightmare, and the Hero Chaser. The Feathered Avenger has many names, but only one speed. Fast. Unless he's having an off day, in which case he's two speeds. But the second is nearly as fast as the first, so you'd hardly notice.
Weird odds. This guy's got one chance in 200 to win. But this one's a 5 out of 6 chance? What? Or... But this guy's got the best odds. Chance in 5.
2 wings, Timmy's secret weapons are his 2 wings. The advantage they give him over other chickens accounts for his performance relative to theirs, which is essentially comparable.
It's the waste of time comparison because it went nowhere.
Mostly Slow Joe's name is deceptive. He's actually slow nearly all the time and prefers to be called William. Mr. Cluckles comes from a long line of chickens who, with their natural combination of stamina, agility and showmanship, were virtually born to race. However, since chicken racing was only invented recently, these traits went completely unnoticed, and instead they were mostly just eaten.
Alright. Guess I'll go with the one with the best odds. Ah, crap, I start the race without placing a bet.
And they're off! Mr. Cluggles is taking the lead and running with it. Bad luck, Colonel. Keep your chin up, or whatever chickens have. One thing I can tell you about the chickens on that track is that they are in this to win, even though 4/5 will ultimately lose. Mr. Cluggles wins the race. I haven't seen anything like this since the last time he won a race.
Well, I would have lost my bet, so it's a good thing.
Oh, I'm ruined! Damn you chickens, you've claimed yet another victim.
He must have put all of his money on the guy who wasn't.
Part of me thought we'd be safer killing them all. And then part of me just thought it'd be fun to kill loads of chickens.
And remember what I said earlier about retractions and the dialogue being full of that? Well, that's what happened.
That Horace is an odd sort. And I caught him chatting up my wife.
Avenger
He was
takes
the best
first place,
cupcaster in
which is a
Italy.
good showing comparatively.
Wait, so the birds come back into the cage? Poor Colonel. Old chicken.
Two wings, Timmy's secret weapons are his 2 wings. The advantage they give him over other chickens accounts for his performance relative to theirs, which is essentially comparable.
I can place multiple bets.
Mr. Cluckles.
Wow, this guy's only got one chance, well, 50% chance of winning. And it seems to, oh wait, slow joke seems to be winning. Didn't make it. Didn't do it. Actually, no, it wasn't mostly Slow Joe.
Yeah! I'm on a hot streak. I'm gonna buy me some new shoes. Made out of chickens.
Part of me thought we'd be safer killing them all. And then part of me just thought it'd be fun to kill loads of chickens.
I got a gnome over here, 7 gnomes over here, and 4 more gnomes over here. Oh, be done. I got some police work. There's a trader over in Misspeak that I can escort.
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know, cleaning up the streets. I'm ashamed to admit it, but we've had a rash of jailbreaks, and not enough men on duty to track the criminals down. If you could help us out, I'd pay you for your time. Just find them and drag them back here. No doubt they'll put up a fuss, but you can handle it, I'm sure.
I mean, I escorted this guy into town. He immediately goes to the tavern to get a drink. I get work from the policeman to get a job, to go catch a guy, and it's the same guy. Wasn't that funny?
That's great. With your help, we'll get the criminal scum off our streets once and for all.
A shirt like that, I'd wear it every day.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, think how that would stink.
There's a huge sale going near here.
I'll buy anything.
Discounts.
Well,
There's
almost.
a huge sale going near here. Massive discounts.
Lionhead's Brown-Nosers claim this is the way all Fable games were.
Hey
but
there, furball.
maybe the second game was, but not the first one. The first one, the people sounded somewhat serious, but here, everybody and their mother's a clown.
La la la.
That got time to run away.
Let's get moving.
Oh, I can't believe you got me. I thought I'd never get caught.
Criminals are always male, I notice in this game.
Heck, why not?
And they make pathetic attempts to escape, which often result in them running in the direction of where I'm taking them. Does save me a lot of trouble. The only thing
Just wait till I tell my mum. She's gonna find you and she's gonna give you a whooping like you wouldn't believe.
One thing I could set this guy free is if somebody bumped into me, which thankfully nobody did.
But I'm innocent, honest. You didn't see nothing incriminating.
Oh, it's the notorious Two-Toed Thompson. That one's got a mouth on him, I tell ya. A fine job, thank you. I'll let you know if we need your help again.
No guild seals, but you get 1,000 gold pieces here, and 3 to 5,000 in other places.
Want some healthy drinks?
But the pay does not show up until you collect your rent. And unfortunately, criminals are...
You're not going to impress anyone with that kind of
shopping
behaviour.
right
The
now.
more you spend, the better goods I can afford to stock.
They're immortal. Now what? Stop in the name of the law.
It's not the weapon that counts, it's the person that uses it.
And Two Wings Timmy has won this race!
Disapprove of you? Well, that was good.
You can run, but you can't hide.
This is why
We'll get you in
people
the
don't
end.
take they don't take law enforcement serious in the UK. Look how polite and gentlemanly these cops are. Alright. All community service. But at the moment I'm feeling lazy, so... After all, there's nobody watching me, so I can... Yeah, I can't buy anything.
You must enjoy all this violence.
Not violence, I was teaching a criminal who's boss.
None knew from whence they came, nor to whence they would go upon completing their terrible orgy of bloodshed. All that was known was that they came, and Armageddon came with them. They killed everyone, and in unimaginably horrible ways. Ways that, even if they were imaginable, you wouldn't want to imagine them, believe me. Their rampage left the village desolated. And for generations, the few survivors and their offspring could barely bring themselves to speak the name of that most terrifying of evils. Puffin.
I remember a cute childhood story with a puffin in it. A puffin the shape of a muffin. Even though I should have said the size, not the shape of a muffin. That's kind of weird. But he was lonely and sad, had no friends, and the fish told him, "Hey, we'll be your friends if you quit eating us." Shot my dog. Missed. You hit him again.
Wait. Forgive me.
But they never forgive. That was forcing you.
When I catch you, model. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Alright, community service.
Time for you to pay your debt to society.
That'll fetch a good price.
I sell bright walls best.
Ooh, that crust is divine.
I just make pie crusts. I don't make the whole pie. The pie is ready.
Pie of the day, I reckon.
Isn't that cute? I've got my eye on you. What were you trying to hurt?
That'll fetch a good price.
Hurt people and that.
Sheesh. Way people talk to me.
More for your money
Well,
today.
anyway, you saw the bright wall is still not out of trouble, and I got gnomes to hunt, and you don't want to follow me around. So, talk to you all later.